Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Paul. In this video, we're breaking down James Bond First Light.
So, we filmed that a while ago, and since then, I've woken up with conjunctivitis. However, I'm not missing doing a breakdown on this, so I've drawn a little score, and I'm officially cosplaying as Blofeld. Through most of my other videos, though, I'm going to be wearing these James Bond-themed sunglasses, which you can actually get the link below directly from Anthony Sinclair. These are based on Sean Connery's in Thunderball, and whether you've got conjunctivitis, just want to look cool in general, yeah, definitely go check them out at the link below. Now, IO Interactive have just released a full gameplay showcase of James Bond First Light. Throughout this video, we're going to be watching the footage, reacting to it, pointing out any of the Easter eggs, and yeah, in general, just giving our thoughts. If you enjoy it, please hit the thumbs up, and I don't want to waste any more of your time, so yeah, let's get into the showcase. Where's my glasses? Nice.
007 First Light. I know
I'll put these on for you. I don't want to look horrendous.
And that's exactly why we
Let's go then.
So without further ado,
He's got the duck on his top.
our talented team,
That's a Hitman thing.
I'm proud to introduce an extended playthrough of Bond's first mission as a recruit.
Let's go.
Please enjoy our gameplay premiere of 007 First Light.
This is a black tag operation,
Okay.
so discretion, ladies and gentlemen, is critical.
Nice. Right. We're driving very slow. Slowest I think I've ever seen James Bond drive there. So that looks like a Jaguar. I'm trying to read the back. Yeah, that is a Jaguar. So in case you don't know, basically, the Bond producers went to Jaguar first for Goldfinger and were like, do you want to give us a car? And they were like, nah, it's a bit stupid that. Sounds a bit stupid. So, yeah, they went to Aston Martin.
I'm a glorified hood ornament. What could I possibly have to pout about?
Sorry if the assignment doesn't live up to your grand expectations. Someone must watch the perimeter. If 009 slips through our fingers, you're the last line of defense.
Okay, so they're after a fellow agent. Yeah, the theories were that they're going after 009,
Don't give him an excuse.
and that's the case.
Really brings out your cheekbones.
But yeah, Jaguar and Aston Martin have had a long rivalry. They've even faced off in the movies, like Die Another Day had the Aston Martin versus Jaguar chase.
What's that, darling?
Just a frog in my throat.
Backseat Driver is a line from Tomorrow Never Dies, the pre-title sequence. My James Bond brain's going into overdrive here. Yeah, so I mean, it looks pretty low key. It's obviously, you know, we've seen that there's a car chase in the trailer, with the Aston Martin Mustard DBS. That was Roger Moore had in the Persuaders, I want to say.
Everything in order?
Routine inspection, ma'am. It won't be a moment.
So you can see there's several people in the car there. They're obviously going out with MI6 agents to get 009. I'm guessing they've gone rogue. 009 in the films was in Thunderball, where the agent was a woman. So yeah,
Sold a kidney I could afford to stay for a night.
quite interested to see how that plays into it.
I mean, a wedding back in 22.
Doesn't sound like some.
So it's pretty much modern day as well, with it being 2022 mentioned.
It's dark and we've been drinking, so...
Oh, well, can.
At least Sheila will be happy.
Private jet.
What?
You son of a bitch.
Darling, nothing at all. What do you make of 009?
He was the best in his day. That was a long time ago. My guess is he's tired of running.
Yeah.
Greenway thinks we're being played. And since when do you trust Greenway? I never said I did.
They knew each other, though. That much is clear. Something to do with an operation called Nightfall.
That begs the question. Did 009 pick Greenway out of good faith or bad blood?
So I wonder if Nightfall there is I mean, it's tenuous, the Easter eggs are doing here, but I do wonder if Nightfall there is a reference to Nightfire from the PlayStation 2 game. I know it was on other platforms, but look, I'm going back to my childhood. That was a fantastic game, and you actually did sneak into a party in one of the opening missions of that. So this might be playing off that. And there is the Mustard Aston Martin DBS. We used that at the start of the video in the introduction. It was blue. But yeah, fantastic car. Was on Her Majesty's Secret Service and then appeared in the background of Diamonds Are Forever.
Plus the help.
Welcome to the Grand Carpathian. Parking is right up ahead.
Let's go.
Mr. and Mrs. York, enjoy your stay.
Much obliged.
I do wonder if that license plate is like James Bond? for James Bond.
Right. We're entering the premises. Team status?
Nash, delivery area. In position.
And a lot of the icons are, of course, similar to
Kingsley, first floor suite.
Hitman. They mentioned Ronson there, who's from the Craig era.
Bond.
Parking lot.
I think, anyway.
Greenway, Grand Hall. Switching off comms as instructed.
I would Google this if I was doing the video properly, but I'm an idiot. I've had a long day.
Out.
So, we have picked apart the trailer quite a lot. That chauffeur's outfit he has on there, I do believe that is the one from Dr. No. James Bond, basically, when he meets Dr. No, he gets taken out to dinner. It starts off something that often happens in the franchise, and he wears like a brown sort of Asian-inspired suit with like a pocket square there, all buttoned up to the top. And I do believe that's what he's wearing in this moment. We'll have a look when the camera turns around. Yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, it's a full, yeah, so that's it, yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Oh. I've done that in Hitman a couple of times. Thrown people over the edge. Screw you. Leave the jag. Okay.
Stretching my legs. Bond, reporting suspicious behavior.
009?
No, one of the hotel staff. Strangest looking bellhop I ever saw. He was mishandling luggage.
Are you joking? What are we, the local tourist board?
I guess he had to be there.
Bloody hell.
I'm gonna check it out.
You will not. 009 is our only priority.
There's something else going on here, love.
That's an order.
Yes, Mom.
So the icons, yeah, all very similar to Hitman. I'm guessing they're using the same engine. You know, Hitman is full of lavish parties like this where you've kind of got to sneak in and walk around.
See a man about a bag. Missed him.
Afternoon, sir. Staff and press only.
Oh, damn.
Gonna have to kill someone and steal a uniform.
Can I duck through?
I need to catch up with that bellhop. Show me your ID and all is good. Better go and get my ID then.
Okay, so you get multiple choice answers. Nice. Hitman games, obviously, you know, it's very much choose how you kill people. So that is very good to see. You've got an open window there. Classic Hitman as well. But I love the way they've kind of used this engine. I mean, 007 just feels perfect for that kind of thing. I've just actually played through the World of Assassination trilogy, or World of Assassins trilogy, whatever it's called. Didn't play it enough to remember it, but like, yeah. All these drain pipes and stuff like that, they litter the game, and it's a fantastic trilogy. Highly recommend picking it up as well, and that just kind of gives you a flavour. The third one especially, the opening of that, you basically skydive onto a skyscraper, climb through the window, and kill the couple of targets inside. And playing that, I was like, thank God these guys have got the next Bond game, because it was just brilliant and exhilarating. And this is kind of what James Bond is. It's all these vistas. He's also got the scar on his face. You know, they've talked about that, how they're kind of keeping it very in line with the books. And that's something that the literary Bond often has. Well, pretty much always has. That's a mark of him. But the reason they didn't do it in the movies is because makeup every single day, having to apply the same scar, constantly getting it right, you know what I mean? It's easier just to kind of be like, oh, whatever. There are people hoping that they do it in the next, like, Amazon reboot. We will see. There are theories that this is Patrick Gibbons who's playing the character. It hasn't been officially announced yet, but people find his face up and be like, yeah, that looks like him. So if it isn't him, bloody looks like him. So yeah, it will be interesting to see if he gets to be Bond in the films or if they're doing something different. But this is very similar to Forever and a Day by Anthony Horowitz, which is a continuation novel. It's basically a prequel to Casino Royale. Outstanding book. Cannot recommend it high enough. I think you'll have an absolute blast reading it. It's as good, if not better, than most of the Fleming stuff. But yeah, just definitely give it it's sort of the James Bond origin story that I hope they do for the films. The first line in it is 007 is dead. And reading that, you're kind of like, oh, or what? I think opening the films with that, you know, they're talking about the agent and then they bring James Bond in and be like, you've got to investigate who killed him. I think if they did that for the films and just started with that as the first line in the movie, obviously, you know, it's a meta reference to Daniel Craig. But then you have the knowledge of like, right, they've recast and that 007's dead and we're going with a new one. So I hope they do that. Please read that book, Amazon, if you're out there. Yeah, it would be a brilliant way to start. It's all this hanging and stuff, the parkour. That's very much in line with Hitman. Amazon, you better pay me if that 007 is dead is the first line in the movie. It is interesting how they're going to acknowledge it, though. You know, there's been rumours that he's going to be a young guy starting out, which this game's clearly doing. I don't know if they would do an origin story with the game and then do a different origin story with the movie. But if it's, you know, the same actor who's doing it, then, yeah, pretty seamless. Obviously, you know, we had GoldenEye, and there were people I know who didn't know that GoldenEye was a film, but they loved the game, and then like, what, there's a film based on it?
Penetration tester.
Ooh, penetration tester. Love that Bond.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying my trivia rambling. It's been such a long day. Obviously, I've got a bad eye, but we had the 28 Years Later trailer drop, Alien Earth. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on at the channel, which I hope you guys are enjoying. We've got Alien vs Predator coming out on the weekend. We did Children of Men yesterday for members. So yeah, lots of things to pay attention to.
But he's getting an extra mint on his pillow.
Oh, sexy. So it is quite slow paced for an opening. You know, obviously it's a state of play demo. They kind of want to take their time with it. I think I'd just be rushing through at this point. But yeah, very interested to see how this goes. But the Hitman games, yeah, they're just perfect. Right, okay, there's a massive chessboard here. Very From Russia with Love. We saw that in the original trailer. In case you guys don't know, From Russia with Love has the pre-title sequence, and then they cut to Kronstein playing chess. Chess master, he gets called away by Spectre, and basically they go into their mission. So the entire set of that is basically a chessboard on the floor, and I know from the close-ups that we've seen of the trailer that they're doing a similar thing.
Kingsley alert. Best not get spotted just yet. Need to build a case first.
Okay, so case building. It'd be interesting to see what that is. Hitman was a murder mystery mission at a mansion where you basically had to collect clues and come up with suspects. It was kind of like a massive game of Cluedo, and I do wonder if that's a similar thing here. I'm a gamer, kids. I'm hip.
How do you do?
I think I should actually be Bond, you know. Not even... I know I've got the bad eye, but I could have the scar. I've got the scar on the cheek. So the scar was quite a funny story because Pierce Brosnan cut his lip or something along there. And all the papers were like, he's the most accurate Bond we've ever had. He's got the scar on his face. But it's kind of an identifying mark that holds him back on a lot of the missions in the books. Like, people will recognize him through that scar. They'll hear of like a tall, mysterious, dark agent with a scar. He's got a cocktail mixer there. Get yourself a martini, mate.
Probably one of the pimps. He was asking for the directions to the backstage area.
A chess fiend. I knew it.
I'd stay clear of him.
Just need a quiet word. Nothing dramatic.
Investigate the blonde man. Inevitably. Yeah, so this is, I'm guessing, the car chase from... Yeah, it's car chase from the trailer. I've seen that car in real life at the start of the video. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful car. The engine as well, fantastic. Sat in it. Look at me, all showbiz. Okay, who's this? Who are you?
Hold on.
I do hope that's 16 from Forever and a Day. I know I keep pushing Forever and a Day on you guys, but definitely give it a read.
Not now. Eyes on the road.
Nice, nice. So this in the story is probably going to be how Bond gets his first Aston Martin. Obviously in Casino Royale, you know, we had the game at the Ocean Club, I want to say, where he won it, and then in the original timeline, Q gave him it. You fucked it up, mate. I tell you what, I've got an Aston Martin, right? I'm not bragging, but the first night, scratched the fuck out of it, reversing it into a lamppost. And I tell you, every time I walk past the car, I'm like, what a fucking moron. And seeing Bond already smash up the rear bumper there, that brings back some memories. I should actually be James Bond. I think I am James Bond now I think about it. I've completely fucked my car up first night as well, mate. I love how they're starting with a car chase as well. Yeah, Bond is pretty much just the Aston Martin DB5, the one in Goldfinger, that car chase, it doesn't hold up. I went back and rewatched it, but I mean, as a kid, that was like the best car chase I'd ever seen. All the gadgets and stuff. It was just so cool. And that car, especially, it's like the best car in the world, I'm going to say. I cannot think of a better car. The DeLorean might be up there, second place, but the Aston Martin DB5 is just an incredible vehicle. Iconic. You instantly look at it and think James Bond, and that scene is just an incredible moment in cinema history. And having them start with a car chase is an inspired way to go, I would say. I remember watching that car chase as a kid and getting that toy, which I think I've got behind me, behind those t-shirts. Yeah, stuck with me forever, and the reason that I'm still in love with James Bond. You know, you fall in love with the actors down the line, I think, but when you're a little kid, it's the car and the gadgets that really get you involved in, and just how cool everything is. And yeah, that DB5, great. The DBS, I was never that hot on because I was never that much into On Her Majesty's Secret Service, but another amazing car that I've grown to appreciate as I've gotten older. And I'm sorry for sounding like I'm bragging, like I hang out with all the cars and celebrities. I've just seen they've announced Superman Man of Tomorrow, and Brandon Davis was like, I'm good friends with Brandon. He was like, I was just hanging out with Frank Grillo doing a podcast when this dropped. So this is my version of hanging out with Frank Grillo. I was in that car the other week. No, but this is fantastic. I think you've lost him, Bond. I've not seen him for about 10 minutes, the guy you're chasing.
Who are you really?
Agent Charlotte Roth.
Charlotte Roth.
GSE, that's
French intelligence.
Okay.
James Bond.
So potentially linked to Mathis. Mathis is French intelligence.
didn't spend his fugitive years on a golf course. That's what you think.
I do wonder if he's going to be introduced to him through her,
Closest we've ever gotten, and I'm not letting
or maybe they're doing a gender swap.
Sounds like we have a conflict of interest.
Sexy French lady.
we get to it.
Fine by me.
I know people hate gender swap, but yeah, I think if you got a sexy French lady, then yeah, you can totally do it, mate, and get away with it. Got like an agent to play off against. Right, you've completely totaled that car, mate. That is disgraceful. Should take it to the Aston workshop, which is where we do a lot of our shoots at, in Beamish. Plug.
Get down there, draw their fire.
Oh, the plane. Boss, the plane.
Need to keep that plane on the ground.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen. I feel like it's going to go into the air, and yeah, we're going to get a big scene. But yeah, there's the mustard colour, like I said, Roger Moore in the Persuader, I believe. So it's, right, what this state of play is doing as well that I think is really good is that it's showing you every single type of gameplay. So you have the sneaking, the stealth, then the car chase, and now we're kind of going in with the guns and just shooting people, killing as many people as possible. Got a license to kill, baby. And you know I'm going straight for your heart. Oh yes, license to kill at the top. You didn't really warn him much, mate. You just shot. So cover based. People don't rate the shooting in, well, they've gotten better in Hitman, but I mean the shooting sections used to be quite a not bad thing, but they weren't exactly the best part of the game. So obviously this is quite important to get it right in a Bond game. Third person Bond games, everything or nothing's fantastic. The Casino Royale one as well was brilliant. Yeah, I'd be interested to see how the gameplay of this actually works. It just looks like you're shooting red barrels at the moment. What's all these red barrels? There's a big one there, mate. Shoot that, shoot that.
Can't stay here. Plane's leaving.
Bond using a shotgun rarely happens. You're fake fans. It's like when you see Bond using an assault rifle. It rarely happens in the movies. It's like, whoa, what the hell's going on? Right, you shouldn't be standing that close to red barrels, mate. I tell you that for free. Look at it. You've got like 4 there. Yeah, great explosion physics as well. Obviously, you know, they're showing that off in the game, but that looks absolutely brilliant. He's just killed that family. Twatted him with a gun. That is a Hitman move as well. When you run out of bullets, you can just throw the fucking gun up there. Don't know why that's killed me so much, but sure. Happened in the crane sequence during Casino Royale. The parkour guy, he was chasing Bond and he threw the gun at him and Bond caught it and lobbed it back. Fantastic scene. Oh shit. You're causing a lot of property damage here, Bond. I am liking this though. For a first mission, I think it's a good way to start it. Bond's kind of outnumbered, using his guns, his wits, using as many red barrels as he can get close to. But yeah, I mean, the graphics I think are really strong. Oh. It's off. How are you going to get on the plane, mate? You said it can't take off. Don't you think about grabbing that. So, oh, hanging on the side of that. Very similar to the airport chase sequence in Casino Royale. Not the 60s one. The good one. Come on. Bloody hell, Bond. As I know it's going to get compared to Mission Impossible there, the opening, the pre-title sequence of that, when he hangs off the side of the plane, but Bond did it first in the living daylights, to be fair. Now he's firing on the wing. There's something on the wing. Oh. Right, fire that guy, because he had loads of clean shots there and he completely missed.
Okay, 009. You're next.
You're next. But yeah, very pleased so far with what we're seeing. This has been like the... I mean, we haven't had a Bond game for so long. It's even gotten to the point where I've been thinking about buying a PlayStation 3 just to get like Casino Royale or Bloodstone or something, or, you know, buy PS2 again to get Everything or Nothing or From Russia with Love. I've been wanting to play back through them so much. I did get a cheeky emulator and go back through GoldenEye and Tomorrow Never Dies recently. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, just I love playing Bond games, and that was kind of what I grew up on. There was like a golden era of GoldenEye sort of stuff. But there was a golden era during the PS Brosnan stuff where we had like Nightfire, Everything or Nothing, even like Agent Under Fire, and you had so many games. And I hope we get back into that because I've been wanting a new Bond game for so long. Yeah, so this is kind of very Uncharted 3. They're sort of demonstrating the physics here. I like how they've got the sort of altitude, not altitude meter, but like the direction you're. Bloody hell. Oh, the person who did that, they'll be in trouble. They're like, you let the bloody thing clip you. We can't show this at the state of play. Come on. Release that. Oh, it's Amiga. Is that his Amiga watch? Oh, fantastic. Oh, nice. So yeah, very Uncharted 3. Obviously, Nathan Drake in that, you know, has a very similar scene when he's thrown out of an airplane. Has to get a parachute. Moonraker opens with Bond being thrown out of a plane without a parachute. And yeah, and you've got the explosive watch, which is just a classic gadget. Bloody them Omegas cost a fortune, mate. I wouldn't be blowing that up. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh. Hello. Grab one of them twats. So yeah, very exhilarating thing. I used to love Bond jumping off stuff with a parachute. I don't know what it was. I used to absolutely love it. There's a moment in Everything or Nothing where he does it. And he jumps off a cliff. And I don't know why. It used to just blow. I love that idea.
I'm Patrick Gibson.
Officially announced.
That I'm playing James Bond in
Fantastic.
much anticipated game 007 First Light. It's thrilling to be bringing this character to life in the gaming world, and I'm joined by an incredibly talented
I'm pleased for you, mate.
Lenny James as Bond's
Yeah.
mentor Greenway.
That's who they mentioned before.
Bradford as M. Alistair McKenzie as Q. Kira Lester as Bond's most
So that is Moneypenny as well.
and Noemi Nakai as the enigmatic Ms. Roth.
Bond's world is all about what's seen and what's hidden beneath the surface. You've just watched an extended mission playthrough. No commentary, just the raw experience.
Well, you say that.
We hope you liked it.
But we liked a British guy talking over the top of it.
But there's more than what meets the eye.
Okay.
In this next section, we'll guide you through how it all works. The tools, systems, and choices that shape the gameplay in 007.
Okay, so I might finish the video there.
Welcome to the world of James Bond.
Because I think they're going to be talking over this and I don't want to just do it.
Where infiltration and
But
espionage are just two of
thank you guys for watching that through with me. I had a blast doing it. It's been a long day, but just any excuse to talk about James Bond, I'll do it. Very happy for Patrick Gibson there getting officially announced as Bond. How did I feel about it? You know, I quite liked it as a pre-title sequence. I can see that sort of thing being what they do in the movie. It showed a great range of the gameplay. You had just the casual driving, then the stealth sections, and then just walking around the party, and then the car driving and the shootouts and stuff. Like I said, we haven't had a Bond game in forever and a day. So I'm very excited to see how this goes down. But yeah, brilliant. Thank you. Anyway, that wraps up the video, and huge thank you for watching along with me. If you've enjoyed it, and I've tried to keep my eye out of the way, but if you've not been grossed out, then please hit the thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe for our coverage on the game every single week. We're also, of course, doing our monthly Bond breakdowns. We're going to be dropping Casino Royale, the bad one, very, very soon, and then moving on to Diamonds Are Forever. We've shot all the way up to, like, Never Say Never Again, so yeah, there's lots of stuff coming, but yeah, we're going to be releasing them monthly. Either way, if you want something else to watch, we've got a breakdown on screen right now, and huge thank you for sitting through this. With that out of the way, I've been your host Paul, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.